How to use PASMO and SUICA in ewallet for your next Japan trip. Okay, so you plan to go to Japan now. You know that every major city in Japan makes use of an extensive subway system. Of course, you need a transit card to use in the subway. The two major transit cards in Japan are known as PASMO and SUICA. These are the two main ones that can be used in all of Japan, transit system, and many other places. You can, as most people do, fly to Japan, disembark, and find a vending machine that sells such cards. But first, you need to go to the foreign currency exchange center, take out cash, sign some papers, and receive the Japanese yen. Then you need to take the yen to the vending machine, assuming you can easily find one, and buy the card. And then when you use the card, you need to take it out of your pocket, tap it to the subway turnstile reader, and place the card back in your pocket. That isn't so bad, but what if I told you that there is an easier way? This way involves using an e-wallet where you can take the PASMO and SUICA cards before you arrive in Japan. So when you disembark the plane, you can immediately go to the subway right now and avoid going to the foreign currency exchange center and transit pass vending machine. For this example, I will use the Apple Wallet app. Okay, so here I have my Apple Wallet open. As you can see, I have various credit cards here, in addition to my PASMO card here and my SUICA card here. As mentioned before, both SUICA and PASMO can be used in Japan in transit, such as subways, trains, trains, taxis, and 7-Eleven, vending machines, and so on. So it's very, very useful. And it's best to have it in your Apple Wallet before you go to Japan. Okay, so how to actually add a SUICA card or PASMO card if you don't have these two already. What you do first is open up your Apple Wallet, click this plus button here, click on transit card, then scroll down all the way to PASMO or SUICA. For this example, I will use SUICA. And here's the SUICA card. Click continue. Select the amount you want to add. And then say 2,000. Click add. Click agree after you're reading the terms and conditions. And then use Face ID. Again, for SUICA card, it only works with MasterCard credit cards, at least for foreign credit cards. It will not work with Visa. It will not work with American Express. Click back. Now you want to go to PASMO is also the same thing. Click on transit card, go down again to PASMO, and follow the exact same steps. PASMO will only work with American Express, at least for foreign credit cards. For some reason, it will not work with Visa or MasterCard. For my case, I use my American Express Hilton credit card for it, and I get 3x points because of that. As you can see, I don't use PASMO too often. Of course, I use the Namba station, Nippon-bashi station, both in Osaka. I used it a couple times in November. And for my SUICA card, I use it a little bit more. As you can see, I also use it in Osaka in November, Hiroshima, Osaka, Namba station, Osaka. I also use Nagoya in November. And scrolling down to August, I use it in a few places in Tokyo. And of course, you could charge your card anywhere. So I charge my card in Taiwan. This one here, you can see that I charge it at 7-Eleven or some type of convenience store, or maybe even vending machine. Here was another purchase in Nagoya. These are all transit purchases here. These are vending machine purchases or 7-Eleven purchases. Here I charge my card in Nagoya. So you can charge anywhere because it is an Apple Wallet and e-wallet. So that's how it is. To add more money to your card, simply add money here. Again, the maximum for both SUICA and PASMO cards, as far as I know, is 20,000 yen. So I'm 8 yen short. To add more money, click add money, add $8. Click add, Face ID, and you should be okay. As far as I know, you can add any amount of money under 20,000, even the odd amount. Here's some preset amounts here, 8,000, 2,000, 5,000, but of course you can add 2,112, 2,000, 2,100, $2,222. It's totally up to you, just to be the maximum of $20,000. So that's it. It's quite easy and very convenient. So if you want to use this card, let's say you have SUICA and PASMO both loaded because both are convenient. Some vending machines only accept SUICA, some vending machines only accept PASMO, but some will accept both, especially for if you go to the subway or a train, they will accept both. So what happens if you have both cards loaded and you only want to use one? So simply click this three dots here, go to card details, I believe, scroll down here, go to express transit settings, and select which card is your default card, either SUICA or PASMO. So you can either turn off SUICA here, turn on PASMO here, and you have to use Face ID to authenticate, and you should be fine. That's it. Thank you.